Hello YouTube, this is Dr. Kemp Hammond Doc back with you once again here in my organ room here at Vintage B3 Organ, and I am troubleshooting a Leslie 51 over here. And if you go back and look at previous videos, you will be able to see what I've done so far. Replace the amplifier. Well, it didn't need to replace the amplifier. The amplifier wasn't a problem because I had already rebuilt that amplifier. So we ruled out the amplifier as a problem for the distortion that we were having this coming from this Leslie. Ruled out the amplifier as a problem. We found that the crossover dividing network did have a problem and needs to be recapped. So I replaced the crossover in the system, but that was not sufficient to eliminate the distortion, all of the distortion. It got rid of some distortion, but it did not eliminate all of the distortion. And so what we just finished doing in the previous video, the last video, is replacing the upper driver. Now I have the Leslie connected to my Hammond organ over here, and so I'm going to try it out now. I have not heard it. All I've done is turn the organ on and connect it to the Leslie. So I'll be hearing it for the first time just like you're hearing it. We're hearing it for the first time together since I've replaced the upper driver. The old driver with a vintage V21 that is in excellent condition. Okay, so let's listen to it. I'm going to put the camera, focus the camera on the Leslie, and I'm going to go over here, and I don't have pedals on the organ, so I'm just going to play the organ. Getting some vibration from some other things over here. I don't know what that is. Maybe we'll cut that off. I don't know what all is vibrating. Yeah, that's what it was that light. All right. I consider that success. That's troubleshooting a distorted Leslie. And so that concludes this series, because that sounds very clear to me here in the shop. Of course, I'll go back and I'll listen to this video to see if I can detect any distortion, because sometimes I can pick up distortion on a video that I don't hear in the shop, but it sounds very clean and very clear. I don't hear any distortion here in the shop, and I believe that by changing that speaker, it has cleared up our distortion problems. And now all I need to do is go ahead and take care of the internal cleaning of this cabinet, and this will be a cabinet that will be ready for sale. Right now it's a 1-speed Leslie, and it has a Leslie Model 47 amplifier in it that I've restored. And if someone wants to use it in that way, they can buy this Leslie and use it as a 1-speed. But most people nowadays want 2-speed. So we also have conversion kits in the shop, and I can put a conversion kit on this Leslie and make it a 2-speed, so that it'll go fast and slow, not just fast and off. So and I can do that with any of the 1-speed Leslies that I have in stock and that I sell. Because here at Vintage B3 Organ, we do sell Leslies without a Hammond organ. We don't mind selling you a Hammond organ with a Leslie. We sell the entire system. We have Hammond B3 organs here, and Hammond A100s, and other Hammond A100 models of organs, but mostly Hammond B3s. And so we'll sell you a very beautiful living room condition, mint condition Hammond B3 for your home, for your studio, for your living room, for your music room, for your church sanctuary, or for your church dining hall. Whatever you need, we have it for you here at Vintage B3 Organ. But if you want a second Leslie, we have that. And so go back and look at my video that talks about that, and I'll be happy to provide service for you. Because my intention, my mission in doing this job and doing this business is to enable you to make music, instrumental music, glorious in your church. The glorious sound of the Hammond organ. There's nothing else like it. There's no other musical instrument like the Hammond organ on the face of the planet. It is the greatest musical instrument ever created in the history of the universe. I really do believe that. And so here at Vintage B3 Organ, we want to bless you. And so just give us a call anytime that we can be of service to you. My number here is area code 660-429-5237. We're located here in Warrensburg, Missouri, just 45 miles east of Kansas City, Missouri, about 50 miles east of Kansas City, Kansas as well, but we're closer to Kansas City, Missouri, and we're here for you. We're about 3.5 hours west of St. Louis, Missouri. Yes, that's right, St. Louis, Missouri. I used to live in St. Louis, Missouri, and we love St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis there. And so I'll travel wherever in the United States, mainland, California, Chicago, Florida, New York, Rhode Island, Maine. In fact, I'm getting ready to go up to Maine next year. And New York, Brooklyn, New York. I'm going to Brooklyn, New York. Lexington, Kentucky. For me, it doesn't. I have a truck, I have a trailer, I have transportation, and I'll bring you a Hammond organ, deliver to you personally a Leslie, set it up for you, make sure everything is running the way it's supposed to run, sound the way it's supposed to sound. This is Dr. Kim, Hammond Doc, saying to you, I want you to have a blessed and prosperous day continuously until we see each other again, or until you see me again on video. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.